Hello and welcome back to another Geared Up Garage video. My name is Jay and in today's video we're going to be fixing the audio problems with the V8. We're going to see Slugsy. My mate's coming around so we can see his new DAF. Let's do this. What do we have in here then? It's a bike. We've got the speakers ready to change over in the Scania. I swear, every time I get in this truck, I just fall in love with this interior. Other than this is annoying. Let's pull the speakers out. They come out the bottom here on the cupboard. So in there, as you can see, there's like nothing in there. So we're just gonna pull that whole panel off and then plug the new speaker in, and hopefully that works. With any luck, then we'll have banging tunes again. I'm half tempted to change both the speakers, but if they're both identical anyway, then you know, I guess that's right. And the other thing we're going to do is mess around with these curtain tie-backs as well, because they're just too long. So I'm going to try and pincer them back, and maybe that will stop any accidents happening while we're driving. No. Oh, fuck. Curtains, Jay, for curtains! I've noticed on here, you guys can see there's condensation. I'm wondering if it's that condensation that's blown the speakers out, because when I run my hand across the bottom of the lip here, it felt a little bit damp, not wet, but just damp. But that is like, look, that is actually wet. The amps are wet. Why is there wet in here? That's not right. Something in this truck is causing this to go wet. Let's check the other side and see if that's damp. This looks bone dry. All of this is bone dry. If any of you guys have an idea what could be causing that, please let me know, because it's not connected to the locker below. So anyone thinking that it's the locker below spraying up or whatever, it's not. That's very weird. Quite cool is we can actually see how this was all upholstered. So this is obviously the back side and it's just been stapled, and then that's the front side. But it's always intrigued me how these guys did these interiors. I mean, when RJV did ours for Goodman back in the day, that wasn't done, I don't think, as like a professional thing. He just does them like on the side. Obviously, maybe like one day we could like have our own interior customs. That'd be pretty cool. Geared Up Garage Customs. That'd be sick. Ooh, look at how fancy these are. Well, the good news is, they seem to line up, which is pretty good, but this looks like a way different speaker to this one, so we'll see how they sound. If they sound like different and odd and stuff, then I'll change them both over. Okay, it's all fitted and in. Now let's go have a look and see. Oh no! Why, Dad? Why? I think it works. Lovely. No crackling or anything like that, nice and clear. Both of them. So, that's a win. I am so glad that audio problem is fixed now. That was really winding me up. And another thing that's pretty good as well is the V8 light seems to have magically just put itself back on again. So thank you very much, Legacy, for actually behaving for once. There's 1, 2, 3... 4 steps to heaven? Suppose we do need that all-important V8 sound check. That's the sound of a V8 first thing in the morning. Yeehaw! Give us some early morning pipe drive! That is really fast becoming a bad habit on this channel, but it's a habit I just don't want to break. Legacy does kind of need a wash, to be honest. She's a little bit minging. Although, to be fair, she's not that bad. The pipes are quite bad. Yeah, that's not great. I need you guys to either tag us someone that you know does good polish for pipes, stainless steel parts, paint, protection, and all the rest of it, because, well, we could really use some. Basically, I've used a number of brands on the side pipes and some of the chrome for my lorry, and I just can't really seem to get the finish that I want. I know we've got to machine polish the tanks back up to make sure that they're nice and sparkly for Lincoln. And yes, we are attending Lincoln. Have the wheel low. It's all about that movement. to be a true tang. Actually, we're not true tangs, are we? Not without... There we go, look. Do I... Look, Mum! Am I a real V8 driver now? I feel like an Australian with this. I've got a little word of advice for all you wannabe tangs out there. I know there's a few of you. If you ever find yourself in a 4 Series, you've got 2 things to remember. If you keep her in the green, she'll always sound meat. But if you put her in the yellow, she'll never be mellow. Now let's demonstrate this, shall we? Right, ready? Green. All right. Give it some yellow. That's all you need. Woo! Oh, I love me a bit of side pipe first thing in the morning. Oh no, car. Oh, where are you going, drive? I ain't gonna get round you there. And so one of the things that was always said to me when I picked this lorry up is, if you drive it in all the high range gears, you're not driving the lorry properly. So I'll be honest with you, where I'm a new school driver, so I've driven a 3/3 box before. I used to have a 143, but I only used to move it around the yard. So I'd never driven one on the road before. So what we're going to start trying to do is split the gears. I know some people will say you don't need to split the gears, you're not loaded, all the rest of it. But I do just kind of feel like I want to try and do what the old school drivers do, and that is split the gears to drive the lorry properly. The idea of a split gear is basically give you a little bit more power and torque when you're pulling either uphill or you've got a load on, pretty much. So it's going to give you that little bit more. I'm in low green, which is all right, but it's not great for this gear. But if I move from, which is 5th, but if I move down into 4th, then it will be too much for the lorry. So we're in 5 high. So what we can do is dip the clutch and go 5 low. There you go. And that gives us just a little bit more in the green. So it gives us about that much more, about 2 or 3 bars on as the 4 Series dash goes, which is really cool. We are now on private industrial estate land. So you know what that means, ladies and gentlemen. That means roving. That means moving legal side pipe. It's gonna come to us. Woo! Oh, this lorry sounds so good. Give us some tones, drive. Hello, drive, or wherever you are, drive. How's it going? He's in the daff. He's got himself. Oh, it's warm in here. Oh, it smells lovely. Is that them air fresheners? Oh, it smells like daff in here. This is nice. Little 106. This is nice, isn't it? Is this custom done? Is it?
No, I've got that online, I think.
What? It's a proper custom mattress, is it?
No, just a cover.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh, mate, that's
Original
wicked, isn't it?
mattress.
Oh, this is nice in here, mate. I love it. It's a super space as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh my God, you've got so much room in here.
Oh, yeah.
And you got a telly.
Yeah.
Don't let Dad see this truck. This is Jack's daff. Last time we saw Jack on the channel was Truckfest Lincoln. He was in Treefella's own lorry. Now he's gone and bought himself his own lorry for shows and just to enjoy, which I think is brilliant. She's some yoke tang. Nice, isn't she? What are you going to do to it?
A few bits of work on it, and then, yeah, more lights, bull bar.
You want a bull bar?
Yeah.
You want stacks on it? I've never seen a 106 with stacks on. That'd be wicked. Doesn't want anything too major, it just wants a little bit of getting round. They always go in there, they always go in there. Yeah. Round the gutter of the cab as well, they always go. But no, other than that, it's got Durabrights.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I really don't think you've bought a bad one. It's fucking 8 years old, isn't it?
Yeah.
What do you want to get? You know them lollipop lights that hang down there?
Yeah.
You want some lollipop lights in there? Are you going to get one of them sun visors? You seen the sun visors you can get for them?
Yeah.
Get a bit deep sun. Oh, actually, no, sorry, the screen guard, I meant, not the sun visor. Actually, we might have one.
Yeah.
I'll ask Dad. I've got a feeling we might have one. It'd be good if we did. Bull bar on the front, she'll look mean. She's already got a low bar on it. It's already got a lot of things that you'd put on it already on it.
Yeah.
It's nice, mate. You're going to put a Dutch headboard on it. Dutch headboards always look sick. And she's a Dutch lorry, so it makes sense. Side skirts? Are you going to paint the tanks, or do you reckon you're going to polish them back?
Polish them up, see what they can't like.
I reckon you'll get it. I reckon it'll take you a little while, but I reckon they'll come back. I need some recommendations on tank polish because I'm not too sure. I've not found anything yet that really works. What are you doing when you catwalk?
I'm gonna get it all painted.
Yeah? Get it all painted and done. Nice. What is that there? Is that a bump up, is it?
Nah, there's nothing in the catwalk on it. That's taken off to clean up.
Right, okay. So there's another plate sit on top of that? Right, so you're going to put another one on it then? Yeah. Nice. Your fifth wheel sits far back, doesn't it? It's right on the arse end there. It's just used.
It's been a working truck for 8 years.
Well, that's it, isn't it? It's going to be a bit used.
It's going to have 2 marks on it.
Be perfect, mate. Be perfect. It's the chassis that lets it down. But you'll sort that out anyway. You're going to paint it yourself?
Chassis I will do. Other bits I'll probably get painted.
They're so simple, these lorries, as well. I absolutely love a DAF. In case you can't tell, I love a Scania, don't get me wrong, but I also love a DAF. Because Jack was like, should I buy a V8 Scania? Should I buy a V8 Scania? And he was looking at some questionable examples. Yeah. And I was like, Jack, for the money you're going to spend, don't buy a V8 Scania. Buy yourself a DAF. All right, it hasn't got the stigma with it, but you don't want the stigma with it. You just want a good lorry that's going to do you well, and a DAF is one of those. And I love them because, well, I used to work for DAFs, so I know my way around these trucks. I know where everything is. Almost unrecognisable now. This is Sluggers. I won't lie, it looks worse.
Yeah.
This 100% looks worse. Things have changed, so we've got 2 new side panels, new front grille, new bottom grille, which isn't rotten now. We've got Peter's painted all that up at the bottom. We've still got the doors to do. It does look quite sorry for itself, I won't lie to you. She definitely looks like she's seen better days. I can't believe we slept in this. I mean, oh my gosh. This lorry is, oh man, it's not good. I think a few people are going to be like, what happened to her? Let's get our garage stickers and everything. It looks like it's just been abandoned. It looks like a forgotten relic. It does not look like a lorry that is in the middle of being saved. Believe it or not, it's nearly ready to come home. We've got some big plans for this truck, but it's whether or not Dad sees it and goes, I've had enough. I don't know what Dad's gonna say. He must know that it's like this. I mean, Peter and Andy they're working on it. Like, we've got new seat bases. Like, believe it or not, this is actually in structurally a better condition and mechanically a better condition than when we dropped it down here. It just doesn't look it. Like, Peter has spent so long trying to get this up and running and everything else. I think, to be honest, I think it just looks worse than maybe it is. Yeah, I think it looks worse than it is. Because we've got no cracks in the side windows. That all looks worse and rough because, well, it needs a good clean up and a polish up. But other than that, that will come up right. And this is the other thing as well. Why do all Scania 4 Series things crack there? Does anyone actually know that? Because everyone says to me, you said it at Truckfest, didn't you? Swedefest. Why has your lorry got a thing in it? But look, they're all cracked there.
Yeah, that's strange.
I really don't get it. But bless her, I think we need to get some panels off of this and get it painted. I think I need to send this over to Baker for... I feel like I just need to do something about this. The wheels. Dad's bought a set of Durabrights for it as well. So she's going to have some Durabrights. Oh, bless her. Again, like, even look at the chassis. The chassis is not that bad. The chassis is actually not that bad. Bless her. She's seen better days. So for those of you that were, where is Slugsy? We want to see Slugsy. There is Slugsy. She'll be home soon. And work will continue on with her, but she's still got a few more things to do. Things like the door, that wants doing. And obviously we're going to make a start on the interior. Getting everything off to be painted. nothing else left to do but to head back to base, because we fit the speaker, we've met up with Jack, and we've had a great time playing with our lorries. And that is what it's all about. It's all about having fun with some of the things that we absolutely love. So thank you very much everyone for watching. Please make sure you subscribe, you like, and you leave a comment, and we'll catch you in the next one. Take care and bye-bye. So we're going to be doing a limited edition run of custom-made Geared Up Garage merch. I've handed the designs out to Zoe to do, because she's way better at this kind of stuff than me, and we're going to get things like printed on the side, and you're going to get proper cool custom shirts and hoodies, and we're going to do a limited run for Christmas, all for charity. All the profits will go to a local children's charity near us, because we try and do something nice if we can. If that's something you guys want to be interested in, then let us know in the comments below, and obviously we'll get that line of merch out for you for Christmas.